Alright. Hey guys, Gojier Plus back to more your day. And I wanted to do Immaculate Grid for football. But I realized that they mostly do a player that played for both the Giants and the Rams. And of course you're probably thinking Odell Beckham right now, but I did do Odell Beckham. But the thing is, I'm not very good at thinking of players who played for multiple teams because I'm very only currently knowledgeable about players. And most players, young, good players who are currently in the league, have only played for one or two teams. So I decided to go more to my area of expertise, which is Pokemon. So I want to try this Pokedoku. I should be able to get all 9. I'd be very disappointed if I couldn't get 9. This doesn't look very hard, but I do want to do one of these more quiz-like videos every other day or so until I find something else that interests me. But yeah, let's just get started. No reason to waste time. I can't tell fire type. But also, since it's going to be easier, can I type it in or no? How do you... Am I doing something wrong? Did it not start? It says give up. So clearly I'm supposed to be able to type my answers in, but I'm not. It's not really seeming to work. Let's try this again. Okay. Let's try this again. Let's run it back. Okay, it works now. It was just not working. So it's a Kanto fire type. What's the least likely that someone will go with? I'm already thinking Rapidash. I'm already thinking the Charmander line. I'm already thinking the Arcanine line. Moltres is probably decently popular too. You can go Magmar. I feel like people won't go Magmar as much. That's 16%. That's kind of a lot. So, Kanto and evolves by item. What does it mean? It requires post-evolution Pokemon. Oh, obviously. So a Pokemon that evolves with an item. I know the Nidos do. Oh, and it needs to be a Pokemon that evolved by an item. So it can't be the Pokemon before. So it could be Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff's pretty good, I think. No one's going. Wait, no. Does Wigglytuff need an item? Wigglytuff needs a Moonstone, right? No, that's Clefable. Or is it both? I don't know. I'm not really sure. What are Pokemon evolved by an item? Of course, Pikachu to Raichu. The evolutions. Let's go with Flareon. People don't like Flareon, and I get why. It's not very good in the games, so it's honestly kind of understandable that people don't like it. But I love Flareon, both its design and using it in game, because its Flare Blitz is actually kind of nasty. Okay, so a Kanto bug type. We can go Venonat. People are not going to go Venonat. 8%. And then a Unova fire type. I immediately think the Litwick line, the Pansear line, and then Volcarona. Is there a more uncommon one I can think of? I can think of Heatmore. No one's going to pick Heatmore, right? 10%, that's higher than Venonat. Well, I guess there's more options for a Kanto bug type than a Unova fire type. But then we got Unova evolved by an item. Okay. Why would they include into this Pokemon? Those aren't Unova Pokemon. Anyway. Okay, so item in Unova. I don't think matter of fact, my Unova playthrough, I don't think I used any Pokemon that evolve with an item. My first thought is Whimsicott, and I'm not even sure if Whimsicott comes from Gen 5. I can't even remember if it does. So I'm just gonna try to pick something else. So Unova evolves by an item. I was trying to think of the most popular Pokemon. They're like Zoroark, but I don't think that evolves with an item. I think Darmanitan's just by level up. Okay, I'm tripping. I should be able to know this. Hey, let's just move on so I don't waste too much time not knowing or taking too long to think. Unovan bug type shouldn't be too hard. Venipede is the first one that came to mind. Well, really, whatever evolution is. I could have gone with Warlopede. Well, I don't know if it had more higher or less percent than Venipede. Rock Fire type. There's a few of these. Actually, I think there's only a couple. There's the Colossal line. Is there anything better than that? Or anything less likely than that? There's not a ton. I think it's like Macargo. But I think more people go Macargo than would go Colossal. So, yeah, so we'll go with there. And a rock type that evolves with an item. Okay. Okay. I know there's a lot of rock types that evolve by trade, but they don't need an item with that. Oh, Rhyperior. Yep, here we go. Well, that's 41%. I probably should have thought longer to find something that, I should have thought of something that, is less common than Rhyperior. But then a bug rock type, my first thought is Dwebble, and I don't know how many bug rock types there are. I feel like more people go Dwebble than Crustle, though. 26%. I don't know what the unique is. Is that like a score, like how unique my answer is? I'm not really sure. But, and then for Unova and Evolved by an item, I just have to think for a second for this one. What's the popular Unova Pokemon? I thought of Joltik, but I think you just level that up. I don't believe Scrafty needs an item. Moga doesn't even evolve. I mean, maybe if I think of like, don't the Clamperl evolves into Huntail. I think that uses an item. Nope, I got it wrong. No, I sold the bag. Does it not, or is... Oh, no, Huntail's a Gen 3 Pokemon. Okay, let me... no. Huntail's Gen 3, I think. I think Clamperl's Gen 3. So, yeah, that was wrong. I think it does use an item, though. So, okay, I mean, this doesn't count to the score, but a Gen 5 Pokemon that uses an item to evolve. I think there's really obvious ones I'm not really thinking of. But, like, whenever you, like, specifically trying to think of one, it's a lot tougher. Or I can just try to think of one that uses an item, and then maybe I'll eventually think of a Unova Pokemon. But then again, like, Unova's not my favorite Pokemon region for Pokemon at all. I didn't like its anime that much, and then I didn't like... when I was playing the game, I found a few Pokemon that I did like, but, like, there wasn't a ton. If I went back to play it, I'm not sure how fun I'd have using the Pokemon that are available. Okay, I can go through gym leaders. That'd probably be easier. First is the monkey guys. You got Lenora. She uses a Watchog and a Stoutland. Neither of those need items. You got, who's Gen 3? I mean, who's Gym 3? Oh, Berg? I don't think Vespiquen uses an item. I don't think, what's that? The Leaf Bug uses an item. What other gyms are there? Is there a nice gym in Gen 5? I think there is. Vanillux, I don't think that uses an item. When you think of, like, the dragons. Hydreigon doesn't use an item. Haxorus, voice crack. Haxorus doesn't use an item. What else is there? I don't think any of the... Yeah, because there's no legendary could evolve until Gen 7, so there's not going to be a legendary that helps me. Clay uses Excadrill, but Excadrill does not use an item. Crocodile doesn't use an item. Damn, I'm flying through these Pokemon. Beartic doesn't use an item either. What other types are there? Is there a fire gym? Oh, no, there's not. Fire, water, grass, normal. We already went through normal. Electric. Amoga doesn't use an item. Zebstrika doesn't use an item. Then you got ground type. We already went through a couple ground types. Rock type. Giglift doesn't use an item. What other rock types are in Gen 5? We already did a rock type that uses an item, though. We got flying types. We already went through Amoga. Swanna doesn't use an item. Tranquil doesn't use an item, or whatever his evolution's name is. Any other flying types I can think of? Because there's a flying type gym leader. Tropius doesn't use an item if that's a Gen 5. I don't think that's Gen 5. I think that's Gen 3. What other types are there? Fighting. Sock and Throw don't even evolve. Bisharp doesn't use an item. Meanfu doesn't use an item. Am I cooked? I literally cannot think of a Unova Pokemon that uses an item to evolve for some reason. You can go through grass types. Grass types and Unova. Is there a Pokemon that uses like a shiny stone or a Dawn stone? Or even a leaf stone? Wait. Were those? Well, no, because those are used in. Because, like, not thinking about it, because Leafeon and Glaceon were Gen 4. But even if they were, like, would they count as Pokemon evolved by an item? Because originally they need the rocks, but now they need Leaf Stone and Ice Stone. I guess that's kind of useless to think about right now. What other types are there? There's Dark type. There's a lot of Scrafty and Zoroark. Dude, this is going way too long. Should I just accept my L? I don't really want to. What types have I not thought of yet? Psychic. I don't think Gothitelle needs an item. Or Drifblim. I feel like I'm going through a decent amount of the Pokedex here. We haven't thought of Steel, but I don't think Ferrothorn needs an item. What else is a Steel type in Unova? Excadrill, who we already went over. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave this one up and just accept the fact I can't. Oh, whoa. Wait, did I forget that the monkeys use an evolution item? They don't evolve by level up? So if I were to go Simisage here, or Simisear, they use an item? Oh, I'm a fool. Anyway, let's see how I did. The most common fire type from Kanto is Magmar, apparently. Honestly, can't believe that. So y'all thought of Magmar before y'all thought of, like, Ninetales? I didn't do much better than Vaporeon. I did a little bit better than Kakuna. I did a lot better with Heatmore. I did pretty well with Venipede. Not many people went with them first. I did better. I knew Markargo would be more popular than Colossal. I did terribly with Rhyperior, and Crustle is more popular than Dwebble. So I didn't do great, but whatever. I really did not think the Unova monkeys evolved with the stones for whatever reason. But yeah, I'm leaving with my head held low because I should have been able to get perfect on this. Does it? Am I able to do a new one? Yeah, can I do like a second one? An archived puzzle? I have to sign in. Okay, whatever.